Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Vapi.ai and I'm
Welcome to
a
Vapi. I'm an assistant that you can talk to like a person. So, how's your day going?
I am a student of finance curriculum campus. Today we have the Vapi.ai. So let's go and talk to her and conversation about topic. Hello Vapi, how are you?
Oh, I think there might have been a little hiccup with the speech recognition there. But no worries, I'm here to help. What can I assist you with today?
Yes. Can you tell me how to write an effective upward cover letter?
Of course. Writing an effective offer letter is super important. It's like the first impression you make on a potential employee. You'll want to start with a friendly greeting, introduce the company and the position, highlight the benefits and perks, and end with a warm and inviting closing. And don't forget to proofread it for any typos or errors. Did that help?
Yes, thank you so much for your answer. And my another question from you. What are the key components of an effective upward cover letter?
It seems there might have been a little mix up in the transcription. Could you please repeat your question about the key components of something? I want to make sure I give you the right
Yes.
answer.
What are the key components of an effective upward letter?
Got it. The key components of an effective approval level typically include clear criteria for approval, a streamlined and efficient approval process, designated approvers with clear responsibilities, and transparent communication throughout the process. It's all about making sure the system is fair, efficient, and well communicated. Does that help?
Yes, it is a helpful to me. But please, when you give me answer, so please your question, please describe your answer very perfectly. Okay, like
I got it.
okay,
I'll keep my responses brief.
okay,
If you have any more questions, feel free to ask.
okay. So what? How should you address the client in your upward cover letter?
When addressing a client in a cover letter, it's best to use a formal salutation, such as Dear Client's Name or To Whom It May Concern if you don't have a specific name. It's all about setting a professional tone from the get go.
Thank you so much for your answer. And what strategies can you use to make your upward cover letter stand out? And please describe me minimum 5 minutes.
To make your cover letter stand out, you can use strategies like showcasing your unique skills and experiences, addressing the company's pain points using a personalized approach, highlighting your achievements, and demonstrating your passion for the role. It's all about making a memorable impression and showing how you can bring value to the company.
Okay, thank you so much for your answer. And how can you effectively highlight your skills and experience in an upward cover letter?
To effectively highlight your skills and experience in a cover letter, you can use specific examples of how your skills have benefited previous employers, quantify your achievements whenever possible, and tailor your examples to match the requirements of the job you're applying for. It's all about showing, not just telling, how your skills and experience make you the perfect fit for the role.
Okay, thank you so much for your answer. And my another question from you. Can you tell me what is the best ways to start an upward cover letter to grab the client's attention?
To grab the attention of the government or any client, it's crucial to start with a strong and compelling opening statement that highlights your understanding of their needs and how you can address them. You can also mention any relevant accomplishments or industry recognition to establish credibility right off the bat. It's all about making a powerful first impression.
That's really awesome. And what strategies can you use to make your upward cover letter stand out? Please give me 10 points.
Sure, here are 10 strategies to make your cover letter stand out. 1. Personalize it to the company and position. 2. Use a clear and engaging opening statement. 3. Highlight your most relevant achievements and experiences. 4. Show your passion for the role and company. 5. Use specific examples to demonstrate your skills. 6. Keep it concise and focused on what's most important. 7. Address the company's pain points and how you can solve them. 8. Use a professional and polished writing style. 9. Proofread carefully to avoid any errors. 10. End with a strong closing statement that reinforces your interest in the position. Hope these tips help.
Yes, but please talk very slowly. And thank you so
I
much.
understand.
Yes. So, what is the
You're
best
welcome.
way to start an upward cover letter to grab the client's attention?
It seems like there might have been a little hiccup in your question. To grab the client's attention, you can start with a powerful and engaging opening statement that addresses their specific needs or pain points. This could be a compelling question, a bold statement, or a personalized anecdote that shows your understanding of their situation. It's all about making a strong first impression.
Thank you so much for your answer. And may I have a question from you? Uh, how important is it
You're
to
welcome.
customize your upward cover letter for each job application? And please speak slowly.
Customizing your cover letter for each application is extremely important. It shows the employer that you've taken the time to understand their company and the specific role you're applying for. It also allows you to tailor your experiences and skills to match the job requirements, making you a more compelling candidate. Employers can tell when a cover letter is generic, so customizing it demonstrates your genuine interest in the position and sets you apart from other applicants.
Okay, thank you so much for your answer. And what common mistakes should you avoid in an upward cover letter?
Some common mistakes to avoid in a cover letter include using a generic template without customizing it, focusing too much on what the company can do for you instead of what you can do for the company, and including irrelevant or excessive details that don't directly relate to the job you're applying for. It's important to keep it focused, tailored, and professional.
Okay, thank you so much for your answer. And how should you address the client
You're
in
welcome.
your upward cover letter?
When addressing a client in a cover letter, it's best to use a formal salutation such as Dear Client's Name or to whom it may concern if you don't have a specific name. It's all about setting a professional tone from the beginning.
Okay, thank you so much for your answer. And how long
You're
should an
welcome.
upward cover letter typically be?
It seems like there might have been a little mix up in your response. Did you have another question?
Basically, my question from you: how long should an upward cover letter typically be?
It seems like your message got cut off. Could you please provide more context or rephrase your question?
Okay, no worries. I provide. So,
If you have any more questions, feel free to.
how can you demonstrate your
If you need anything
understanding
else,
of the client's needs in your product cover letter?
I'm sorry, but I'm having trouble understanding your question. Could you please rephrase or provide more context?
Yes. How can you demonstrate your understanding of the client's needs in your product cover letter?
It seems like there might be a technical issue or misunderstanding. Feel free to ask your question again, and I'll be happy to help.
Yes. So, how can you demonstrate your understanding of the client's needs in your product cover letter?
To demonstrate your understanding of the client's
everyone. Yes, Vapi, my day is going very perfect. So my question from you: what tone and
Sure,
language
go ahead.
most appropriate for your understanding of the client's needs in your upfront cover letter?
Welcome to Vapi. I'm an assistant that you can talk to like a person. So, how's your day going?
My day is going very perfect. My question from you: how can you demonstrate your understanding of the client's needs in your upfront cover letter?
Ancient, it sounds like you're looking for help with a cover letter. I can definitely help with that. When it comes to demonstrating understanding of the client's needs in a cover letter, it's important to showcase how your skills and experience align with the requirements of the job. You'll want to highlight specific examples of how you've successfully met similar needs in the past and how you can bring value to the client's organization. It's all about showing them that you understand what they're looking for and that you're the perfect fit for the role. If you need any more specific advice, feel free to ask.
Yes, my another question from you: what tune and
Sure thing.
languages are most appropriate for an upfront cover letter?
Hmm. I think there might be a little mix up here. PNG's portable network graphics are typically used for images and graphics, not for cover letters. When it comes to submitting a cover letter, you'll want to use a standard document format like PDF or Microsoft Word. These formats ensure that the formatting and layout of your cover letter are preserved when the recipient opens the file. So while PNGs are great for images, they're not the most appropriate for cover letters. Stick with PDF or Word documents for those. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask.
Yes, thank you so much for your answer. And another question from you: how can you effectively showcase
You're
your
welcome.
portfolio in an upfront cover letter?
Got it. When it comes to showcasing your portfolio in a cover letter, you'll want to provide a brief mention of your most relevant and impressive projects. Instead of overwhelming the reader with too much detail, focus on highlighting a few key projects that directly relate to the job you're applying for. You can briefly describe the project, your role in it, and the impact it had. You might also consider including a link to your online portfolio or attaching a few select samples of your work to the cover letter. Just remember to keep it concise and relevant to the position you're applying for. If you need more tips on this, feel free to ask.
Thank you so much for your answer, Vapi. And my another question from you: what is the best way to close an
No,
upload cover letter?
you're welcome. It's Vapi, not Ravi, by the way. As for closing a cover letter, a polite and professional sign off is the way to go. Something like sincerely, best regards, or thank you for your consideration works well. Just keep it friendly and professional. And remember to sign your name if you're sending a physical copy. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask.
Okay, Vapi, thank you so much for your answer. And my another question from you: can you tell me how can you
You're-
incorporate keywords from the job description into your upload cover letter?
It's actually Vapi, not Matthew. When it comes to working the reverse of the job description into your cover letter, you'll want to focus on addressing the employer's needs and how you can fulfill them. This means highlighting your skills and experiences that directly align with the requirements of the job, but in a way that showcases how you can add value to the company. So rather than just restating the job description, you'll want to demonstrate how you can exceed the expectations and contribute in ways that go above and beyond. This will show the employer that you understand their needs and are the perfect fit for the role. If you need more advice on this, feel free to ask.
Thank you so much for your answer. And what role does a call to action play in an upload cover letter?
You're welcome, and I'm glad I could help. Just to clarify, my name is Vapi, not WhatsApp. If you have any more questions or need further assistance, feel free to ask.
Okay, thank you so
Seems like there might have been a little mix up there. If you have any other questions or need assistance with anything else, just let me know. I'm here to help. It seems like your message got cut off. Could you please provide more context or complete your question so that I can assist you better?
yes. So, what should you include in the subject line if you are up for a proposal?
It seems like there might be a bit of confusion. I'm actually an AI voice assistant, not a human applying for a job. If you have questions about job applications, cover letters, or anything else, feel free to ask and I'll do my best to help.
Yes, I mean, I basically question from you: how can, how can we effectively communicate our availability and timeline in an upload cover letter?
When, com- when communicating your availability and pipeline to a supervisor, it's important to be clear and transparent. You can provide a weekly or monthly schedule showing your availability for different tasks or projects. Additionally, you can maintain an updated pipeline report that outlines the status of ongoing tasks, upcoming deadlines, and any potential bottlenecks or issues. This will help your supervisor understand your workload and plan accordingly. Effective communication and regular updates will ensure that your supervisor is aware of your availability and pipeline, allowing for better coordination and support. If you need more specific advice, feel free to ask.
Okay, thank you so much for your answer. And how important is it to proofread and edit our upload cover letter?
You're welcome. Editing your cover letter is super. Hey there. It's super important to proofread and edit your cover letter. Spelling and grammar mistakes can really hurt your chances of landing the job. So take your time to review and edit your cover letter to make sure it's polished and professional.
Okay, thank you
If
so
you need
much.
any tips on proofreading or editing, feel free to ask.
How can we use client testimonials or references in our upload cover letter?
Including client testimonials or references in your cover letter can add credibility and demonstrate your value to potential employers. You can incorporate quotes or brief excerpts from client testimonials that highlight your skills, work ethic, or the positive impact you've had on previous projects. Additionally, you can mention references from previous employers or colleagues who can vouch for your expertise, ease, and character. Just be sure to obtain permission from clients or references before using their words in your cover letter. This can help build trust and confidence in your abilities and strengthen your application. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask.
Okay, thank you so much for your answer. And my another question from you.
You're welcome.
How should we
Welcome.
view the subject line of our upload proposal?
I'm always here to help you out. If you have more questions or need assistance in the future, feel free to reach out.
Okay, so anything else you want to share with my viewers about upload?
If you're looking for more information about Vapi, you can check out our website for documentation, pricing details, and more. It's been a pleasure chatting with you, and if you ever need assistance or have more questions, don't hesitate to ask.
Any, please, can you share with my viewers about upload, like any more?
Ab- Absolutely. Take care and have a great day. If you need anything else, feel free to reach out. Goodbye.
Okay, Gapi, thank you
Goodbye.
so much for your answer. And but I have
You're welcome.
question from you. So my question from you: what are some examples of strong opening sentences for an upward cover letter?
It seems like there might be a bit of confusion in your message. Could you please provide more context or clarify your question so that I can assist you
Yes,
better?
yes, okay. What are some examples of strong opening sentences for an upward cover letter?
Sure, here are a few examples of strong opening sentences for a cover letter. 1. I am writing to express my enthusiasm for the position at company as advertised on where you found the job posting. 2. With a proven track record in relevant skill or experience, I am excited about the opportunity. It seems like your message got cut off. If you need further examples or assistance with anything else, feel free to ask. I'm here to help. It seems like your message.
Yes.
If you have any more questions or need further assistance, feel free to ask. I'm here to help.
Okay, very sure. And when I need anything like I don't understand anything, so I will ask you. No problem. Thank you so much for sharing some insightful knowledge to my viewers, and thank you so much for giving me very knowledge about Upwork. And I am very grateful to you. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
You're welcome. Ooh, I'm glad I could help. If you ever have more questions or need assistance in the future, feel free to reach out. Goodbye and take care.